everyone, welcome to YourPedia and this is Shikha. So friends, if you are also shortlisted and you are preparing for the interview of EIL for the role of management trainee, this particular video is going to help you out to ace your interview in first go. As I'm going to provide you a list of very important HR questions along with the skeleton of answer which you can prepare in a very good manner. You can practice those questions with YourPedia mentors and prepare it well. So let's get started, understand that what are the roles and responsibility of a management trainee, generic HR question, behavioral part and whatnot, right? So yes, let's get started with the video basically. This is a documentation basically which is covering all these things along with the answers. So you must download this documentation from YourPedia panel, can read it out, revise the questions and give different HR and mock sessions to YourPedia mentors. So yes, we are going to be cover this basically. If I'll talk about personal background and introduction, it always starts with your tell me about yourself, right? It always about your, I can say, you know, sometimes they can ask you a question about your CV and all these things. So yes, we are preparing you for that also. Your strength, weaknesses, hobbies, interest, why do you want to join EIL, what do you know about EIL basically, do you know the current projects and basically awards of EIL. These are some generic HR questions, or you can say it out, personal background and introduction, right? How do you describe yourself in 3 words? Adaptable, dedicated and proactive. Yes, this question I would like to discuss here. Sometime you know, there's a question that if you have to tell your personality in 1 word, so student used to be to explain it or something like that. No, you are not supposed to explain it. If examiner is asking in 1 word, so you have to be given answer in 1 word. So think of some synonym, think of some personality traits related words, something like that. Your biggest achievement, challenge you have faced till now, how you have overcome, how do you handle failure, and what is your role model and why. Who is your role model basically? You can be, you know, take any person, just you need to be know him very well, him or her. How do you stay motivated during tough times, right? That can be the generic question. Now, this is understanding of EIL and the role. Okay, this is purely about the EIL and what is your roles and responsibility in that. Okay, the previous one what we have discussed, personal background and you know, introduction basically. Background में I believe that वो EIL से बहुत basic question एक आधा पूछते हैं, लेकिन उनका सबसे पहला question ये होता है why do you want to join, that come in that only. Rest आपके these are the questions जो purely EIL and आपके role को describe करते हैं. This is what do you know about Engineers Career India Limited, ठीक है. What is this? Why do you want to work at EIL? आप क्यों काम करना चाहते हैं? आपके जो basically आपका जो role है वो कैसे line करता है आपके career goal के साथ? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you understand about management trainee position? ठीक है. It's an entry level leadership जो design की गई है to groom young professionals through hands-on training, cross-functional exposure and technical development. Right? How do you think you can add value to EIL? Are you willing to relocate? What are EIL's core values? Which one do you connect with the most? EIL कैसे differentiate है, ये उसने कैसे differentiate किया है अपने आप को from other companies in this sector? Talking about the behavioral and situational questions, yes, these are something kind of, you know, short case studies or the scenarios, or this you know, it is basically checking the behavioral questions, the behavioral part of your, where psychologists, where panelists are observing you very deeply, that what are your behavior, are you getting irritating, are you very calm and composed, and how you're acting basically, how you are going to be act towards a question. Describe a situation where you demonstrate leadership skills, ठीक है, आपने conflict handle किया है, आपने जल्दी से कोई चीज सीखी, as you mentioned I'm a quick learner, so उसके related वो question पूछेंगे. How do you manage multiple priorities under pressure? When you will say that I have good time management skills, so must prepare for this question. Describe a time when you had to convince others about your ideas. आप किससे disagree करते हैं, आप criticism के साथ कैसे deal करेंगे, and आप अपने work में basically quality को कैसे ensure करेंगे. Talking about strength, weakness and personality fit, this is something you can say it out, your SWOT and your soft HR part, ठीक है, which is must prepare. Biggest strength क्या है and वो आपकी कैसे यहाँ पे help करेगी. If you are saying मेरी problem solving ability मेरी biggest strength है, so yes, efficiently tackle challenges and contribute the company's growth, that you need to be do it. आपकी वीकनेस क्या है? आई टेंड टू बी अ परफेक्शनिस्ट बट आई एम लर्निंग टू बैलेंस क्वालिटी विद एफिशिएंसी. ठीक है, ये बहुत लोगों की होती भी है, बट मेक श्योर गाइज ये आपकी होनी चाहिए. अगर आप परफेक्शनिस्ट ढूंढते हो, आप परफेक्शन करने की कोशिश करते हो, तभी आप टाइम टेकन हो, आप कह सकते हो, बट आप उस पर काम कर रहे हो. बट ऐसे नहीं बोलना है. हाउ डू यू डील विद स्ट्रेस एंड प्रेशर? व्हाट मेक्स यू अ गुड टीम प्लेयर? हाउ वुड यू हैव फ्रेंड्स डिस्क्राइब यू? रिपीटेटिव टास्क को कैसे हैंडल करोगे? Are you more comfortable working independently or in a team? How adaptable are you to change? Then it comes to career aspirations and motivations. Being a young professional and being, as you are going for the management trainee role, so these are the very important question related to this career aspiration. Why do you want to join the oil and gas or infrastructure sector? ठीक है, डाइवर्स इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ है, चैलेंजिंग प्रोजेक्ट को ऑफर कर रही है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज प्रोवाइड करती है टू वर्क ऑन लार्ज स्केल एंड इम्पैक्टफुल डेवलपमेंट्स. ठीक है, हाउ डू यू प्लान टू ग्रो विद इन EIL? लॉन्ग टर्म और शॉर्ट टर्म करियर गोल्स क्या है? व्हाट आर यू पैशनेट अबाउट प्रोफेशनली? ठीक है, हाउ डू यू मेजर सक्सेस इन योर करियर? ठीक है, इंटरनेशनल असाइनमेंट, आर यू ओपन टू इंटरनेशनल असाइनमेंट? लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज जो आप बेसिकली एस्पायर करते हैं टू डेवलप. Right, talking about company culture and values. How do you ensure your work is aligned with the company values? Why are organization culture important to you? How do you going to be contribute with a positive workplace? Integrity का क्या मतलब होता है इन प्रोफेशनल सेटिंग? Ethical dilemmas को कैसे हैंडल करोगे? And teamwork, how it is important to you? What workplace values are most important to you basically? That is integrity, respect, accountability. These are some jargons, you can say it out. These are some keywords which you can use while you're giving your HR answers basically. That can help you out to give very good answers. How would you react if you saw a co-worker engaging in unethical behavior? Okay? So basically these are the questions. Yes, these are the questions more or less we have covered. Very important expected HR question from different domain for EIL Engineers India Limited for the role of management trainee. Right? So this documentation is along with the answers. You can download it, read it out, revise the questions and prepare it well basically by giving different HR. Basically we are a lot of HR mentors and technical mentors here basically. So you can give 2 to 3 HR snaps to each mentors and practice it well basically. It only comes when you will going to be practice it out. Otherwise it's not going to be help you out. By only downloading cannot be work. So all the very best, all those aspirants who are preparing for EIL, good luck.